Howdy ho, guys and gals. We are back here again at Tractor Supply. Lowe's. You gotta admit, looking at this now with the new the change to the front, they got the animal products, the pet supplies and stuff, and then they've got all this country supply kind of gear, this a la Tractor Supply. It's a little bit ridiculous, and yet the redneck in me kind of loves it. So I don't know, where do you fall on this? Are you like seeing that stuff there, or are you rather they did something else with it? Anyway, a ton of stuff. Just a full disclosure, we had again a store full of inventory stockers and stuff, or people taking inventory. So I had to be careful with the camera. Expect stuff to be marked down even further going forward. We got utility blades there for 15 bucks, or you can buy them individually for $6. That seems the way to go, although you do miss out on the 50 pack of blades. We got scissors there for $6, hammer there for $6. The precision screwdriver set here for $6. That seems like a good pickup to me. I don't know, the multi-bit driver, that's okay. This is nice, down from 20 bucks to $15. You get the three pack of tongue and groove. The ratcheting screwdrivers, if that's your thing there. The one thing I will say this, with Lowe's, they're awesome because they, unlike Home Depot, will mark stuff down, see here, until it's gone. The Home Depot has a thing where they just box everything up, send it back to corporate, then you don't get the deals. But here at Lowe's, we do. Now right here, look, there's another one. They're marking the stuff down, trying to get it to move. You know who else does this? Walmart will do this. They'll mark stuff down till it's gone. I gotta snag me a set of that screwdrivers. I don't know why I passed on that. I was too busy just filming and not thinking about what I actually should have picked up for myself. But stuff you need to keep an eye out for is toolboxes, specifically this Viper brand. Now, I said Viper, that they didn't seem bad to me, although that pink box is terrible. But like this one right here, doesn't seem like a bad box, but the price was terrible. But as the season goes, I don't think they're planning to carry those full season, which means they'll mark them down. So that could be a good pickup end of the month, beginning of next month. Craftsman VersaStack. Or not VersaStack, sorry, Trade Stack, because this is the upgrade to the VersaStack. The VersaStack I have. Now, Craftsman actually sent me this recently, as well as the multi-bit box next to it. They actually sent me 4 of those. Anyway, I don't know why, but we can see there's some markdown here on the Trade Stack stuff. Now, I was iffy on Trade Stack before. I thought they seemed like decent boxes. My biggest gripe was that their compatibility between that and the VersaStack, the adapter didn't work very well. Well, now that there's drawer systems, I don't care, because it's like having a bigger VersaStack. I just wish they had a thinner drawer system. There's the combo kit that I have, the one down there at the bottom, 1, 2, 3 stack there. But we can see even the Craftsman metal toolboxes on sale there for $49. This might be, if you're looking for storage, between now and the end of February is going to probably be the time to look for it, especially at Lowe's, because I said they do the markdowns there. Here we got the Craftsman combo kit. This is the brush one for 100 bucks. That's not a big deal. The toolbox, we saw that before, for $50. Look at this. We've got the V20 system here. Look at that. We got the, it was an 8 tools for $300. There we got some individual ones. These are the brushed ones for $59 each. Again, that's not an amazing right home kind of sale price, because that's the average sale. When it goes on sale throughout the year, that's usually what we see. Now we come over here to the DeWalt, and we can see some nice, but a bigger investment. You're looking at $600, but that's the full XR system. Right here, this is the brushless. This is that kind of what they think is a Goldilocks zone, but I would say pass. Focus more on the XR system, and DeWalt focus on the Atomic system. If you're going the full 20-volt power, those are the 2 systems you want. Although this is a brushless tool right here, the DeWalt speaker. Hey, a lot of people are asking for utility bags, backpacks for stuff. That's got the rugged bottom on it. That's a good pickup on that. Nice little duffel there from Cobalt. Let's see what else we got. We're going to look. Oh, of course, they got the BOGOs, but they always have the BOGOs. I was really surprised that there weren't a bunch of jump out sales here on Cobalt. We go over to the next end cap here, and we can see a couple, because, you know, they just came out with the second gen Cobalt stuff, and we see it on sale for $99. Now, that's the standard price, but wait till the end of the video. I got a shocker for you that you're going to need to want to check out in your local store if you're in Cobalt, or if you've been thinking about getting into Cobalt. Here we got, this is another one of the small pack kind of things, you know, DeWalt bits and blades and stuff like that. But right here is what I want you to keep your eye out. We got some Weehaw here, and that's not something you normally see on the store shelves out front, or at least on pods out front, stuff like that. And look at all of those. They're fully stocked in those, which means they're going to need to move them. And a lot of people don't understand how good those are. Again, the Bosch stuff, there's been tons of sales on the Bosch. Nothing really new there. But anyway, back to the Weehaw stuff. I think that's going to be a big seller, a big kind of like markdown thing come the end of the month and in February. Look at that. Almost all of those are gone. Apparently, the Flex stack killed it this holiday season. All right, again, we got more of the Bosch stuff. Again, more Bosch bits. That would be a good pickup there. I wouldn't mind grabbing some of those. And at the end, again, they still want me to pay $17 so I can advertise for DeWalt. I'm going to have to do a hard pass on that. Not much for sale on Flex. There was the one kit that we talked about in the deals of the week. We come over here, we got some Spider stuff, but look at this. We're seeing decent levels of stock on this stuff. Still, the Craftsman miter saws, those are key ones to look at for sales coming up end of the month. If you are going to jump into the Craftsman line, I do highly recommend you go for the RP brushless line. That's where you're going to get the real power performance. It's going to get the most out of your batteries, all right? Lots of blades, hole cutters, hole saws, that kind of stuff. Again, I was stunned to see how much stock they had in a lot of this stuff, which makes me think that, again, sales are coming, big ones. Right now, they're just doing inventory. They're trying to get their head around what happened around the holiday seasons, and they know that repositioning for the stores going forward for the new season, especially with, you know, spring knocking on the door over there, they got to reposition this stuff to get it out there. All right, we got some more DeWalt bits. You know, I'm a big fan of those. The DeWalt saw blades, never been a big fan of those. The Skill, not a lot of sales on Skill, and the stuff that was on sale is gone. That battery is the 29. That was a $9 bit. One thing I will say is a good pickup, but it's not a especially hot deal, is the Skill corded circ saw. But here's the hot deal. One of the top hottest deals we saw here. But this has been going on for a while. This is the Metabo HPT sliding compound miter saw, 12-inch, and it's 0 rear clearance. That means you can put it on your workbench. It's not going to stick all the way out like other miter saws will. For $350, good luck finding anything close to that that's in stock right now. The only other option here, and it's not a bad option, but it's a good bit more money. You're looking on piling on another, was that $350? 4, 5, 6, another $250 on top of that to get the Bosch. Great saw, not cheap. Now we're coming down here. We got a couple other good deals here. The Cobalt, it's a mess saw, but right here we got the Metabo HPT 10-inch on the left, but that is the Craftsman folding miter saw. That's a really big deal because that thing, it folds up. If you got limited workbench area, that might be the way to go. Fold it out when you need it, fold it up when you need more workbench. That seems like a good choice right there for $109. Let's see, we've got another Cobalt there for $159, but let's look at air compressors. We got the Craftsman for $129, the Cobalt for $100. If you're looking for, I know a lot of you were asking me about pancake compressors. Again, if we look, decent levels of stock, which means clearance come the end of the month and in February. I know I keep repeating that, but that's why if you're over on the Den Tools Facebook page, you know we go crazy about this time of year, hunting through Lowe's. They end up putting that stock up on the top boxes. Yeah, sorry, not a bunch of deals here in the DeWalt players, but they put it on the top shelves. So we're walking through, looking up there, looking for SKUs and finding those unicorn deals. Now, just covering the leftover, Christmas stuff. The massager, it's a nice massager, decent price. We got the Beats. There's no big deals there. Scooters, these things are going to get marked down and marked down hard. I mean, who doesn't want a stuffed polar bear thing? Anyway, I don't know, it's Durf darts. There's a emergency room visit in a box there. This right here is actually a pretty hot deal. All right, that's the Ninja blender. It's $180 everywhere else. That's $150 everywhere else. So if you're looking for some Ninja cooking stuff, that might be a good pickup. But back in the great values, this is their version of the clearance section here. And, there's some interesting stuff, Cobalt this and the blades and whatnot. But wait till you see what we find over here, because they have all this miscellaneous, all the little stuff, everything they're trying to clear out. They're moving back to this section. So check out your store and find out where that clearance section is. But look at this. We got a Craftsman light. We got a DeWalt Black & Decker corded drill. Little Freudian slip there. The tumblers. But here comes the really interesting part. Look at this. We got the brushless there. One thing. Look at that. $69. That's the old. This is the old first gen Cobalt stuff. Look how marked down that is. You got the Impact for $125. That's a ridiculous deal. We got the V20 there and the Craftsman. We got the Metabo HPT. That little box, that's the triple hammer. If you've been looking at that for $104, that's like $20 off. And look at this. This was just sitting back here. And I didn't grab it. I don't know why. I got to go back and snag it because probably nobody knows what that is or is aware of it. But look at that. $69.50 for a flex drill tool only. I already got all the batteries. Why not pick that up? 40 bucks there on the Craftsman. A lot of great stuff to look at for. Anyway, that's all we got for you today. Don't forget to chomp the old like button. It helps with the algorithm, really helps support the channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any other sales. We got some other stuff coming up, and then we've got the Harbor Freight deals of the month, the things you're going to want to get at Harbor Freight. So check that out. Till next time, you all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.